What if one night, you received a message from yourself, warning you not to trust who you are? There's something strange about missing persons cases. Most of them you never hear about again, they just disappear and that's it. But this one came back. It started with a voicemail at exactly 2:13 a.m. Daniel's phone rang from an unknown number. He almost ignored it, but something made him pick up. There was no voice, just breathing, slow and uneven like someone was trying to speak but couldn't. Then the call ended, and a few seconds later he got a voicemail, but the strange part was the message had been recorded before the call even happened. That didn't make any sense, so he played it. At first there was only static, then a voice, weak, shaking, barely holding together. Don't trust yourself. Daniel froze because the voice was his, exactly his, same tone, same rhythm, every little detail. He replayed it again and every time it sounded worse, more desperate, more broken. The next morning he checked his phone logs but there was nothing there, no call, no voicemail, nothing at all, like it never happened, but he knew it did, he heard it. That same day small things started to feel wrong. His keys weren't where he left them, a glass of water was already half empty, his door was unlocked even though he remembered locking it. At first he blamed himself, maybe he was just tired, maybe he forgot, but then he found a photo on his phone, taken at 3 a.m. while he was asleep. It showed his living room, dark and quiet, except it wasn't empty. There was someone standing in the corner, just watching. Daniel zoomed in and his hands started shaking because it was him, standing there, staring straight into the camera, but he didn't remember taking the photo, he didn't remember waking up. That night he didn't sleep, he sat on his bed with the lights on, holding his phone, waiting, and at exactly 2:13 a.m. the phone rang again, same number. This time he didn't answer, it just kept ringing until it stopped, then a voicemail appeared. He stared at it for a long time before finally pressing play. There was silence, then breathing again, closer this time, like it was right next to him, and then a whisper, "You didn't listen." Daniel dropped the phone, his heart racing as he looked around the room. Everything was still, completely still, too still, and then he heard something behind him, a soft movement, like someone shifting their weight, very close. Slowly he turned around but there was nothing there, just the empty room. But when he looked back at his phone there was another photo, taken just seconds ago. It showed him sitting on the bed, his back facing the camera, and behind him, someone was standing there, smiling. That night Daniel left everything behind. He didn't pack, didn't explain, he just left. Days passed, then weeks, no more calls, no more messages, and he started to believe it was over, until one night he got a notification, a new voicemail at 2:13 a.m. He didn't even need to press play this time because he heard it without the phone, a whisper right behind him, calm, familiar, "Now you understand." And just before he turned around, he realized something far worse than anything before. The voice wasn't warning him anymore, it was becoming him. So tell me, if you heard your own voice, warning you, would you listen? Or would it already be too late?